EA Sports coverage for the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Allen will throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Buffalo. On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. Past midfield to the 45. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Allen. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, it's Allen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. That one is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
44, ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game,
he is in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are out to a 10-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play action. Tagovailoa. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tua, gonna give it to Achane. He's to the 10. And he'll be taken down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and a yard. He'll get this out to the left flat. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What's that?
On play action, Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over possession here at the 44.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Sending it deep for Waddle.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Taken down at the 41, a gain of 15. First down, Miami.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Once again, it's Achane. Achane, a 1st down, and then some. And he's going to take this all the way home. Devon Achane, touchdown Miami. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
What's that?
Running is Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Look out.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Checking it down. This one is caught.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. His throw left side is complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. From the gun, here's Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. First and 10.
They're right here.
Slot receiver headed right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
It's safe. Good.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On the ground is Achane. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Here's Allen to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
44, ready.
Now it's Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your passing.
And he's into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Davis heading in motion. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
This one complete to Watkins. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That caught by Davis.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Allen to the air. This is caught at the 2. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will open up a 6-point lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He's going to try it here again. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. A secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Tua gonna throw. That's taken in by Achane. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it.
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead by a point here in the third. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Allen on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now Allen to throw on second down. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. Whoa! A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yardage.
He is in. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. Now they'll set up to throw. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion, Shakir. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. On the handoff, this is H.N. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's H.N. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's H.N. And he will score again. Devon H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Davis going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Buffalo. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
Oh, so much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll send a tight end in motion. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Hey, that's it. Out.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
All right, come on.
Tua going to give it to Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. To throw is Tua. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, 21 10.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Bills have got it. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Here's Johnson. He works free, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Tua. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's going to look downfield once again. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. In motion, it's Waddle. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.